50-30-20, the golden rule of managing your finances. The 50-30-20 method is popularized by Elizabeth Warren, U.S. Senator and bankruptcy expert from Harvard, in a landmark book All You're Worth, The Ultimate Lifetime Money Plan. It is one of the most popular ways to manage one's income. If done right, then it can be the best tool to secure financial health. In the 50-30-20 method, your salary range doesn't matter. The main rule is to simply divide your net income into three main categories: needs, wants, and savings. Below infographic shows how it works. The 50-30-20 method can help you allocate your finances effectively, while guiding you on how to save for your future. The key is to stay focused and disciplined. Here are additional tips to further help you track your finances. 1. Track through tech. Take advantage of technology. Expense tracking apps are everywhere, and it's high time you use them to aid you in your money-saving endeavor. Know where your salary is going as you go through the days before the next payday. Now, you have no excuse for whining about pezza de peligro. 2. Take stock of what you have. Cover your bases neatly by looking closer at everything you own. Lay them out in front of you and decide which one is worth keeping a la KonMari style. For example, examine your shopping wish list. Do you really need another pair of sneakers? Do you really need that new blush? Asking these simple questions will put things in perspective. 3. No to fear of missing out, FOMO. A casual browse through your social media, which teems with curated travel and food photos, may leave you with FOMO. Don't let it get to you. Calm down and get to the bottom of your unnecessary desires. Instead of FOMO, why not examine the joy of missing out? If you're creative enough, you will figure out ways to be contented, and even entertain yourself along the way. Peer pressure is so 2000s. 4. Education is edgy. There is no shame in admitting financial ignorance. What's shameful is doling out your hard-earned cash and then complaining where it has gone. Being smart and savvy about your money is what should win in the end. If you're having difficulty learning about these things on your own, then conferring with financial advisors who know their stuff is the way to go. Let's make financial literacy stylish in 2019. 5. Open a bank account. Now that you have a better attitude about your finances and savings, especially with the help of Warren's 50-30-20 budgeting method, the next step is opening a bank account. Indeed, your #financial goals 2019 shouldn't just be a list that you write out at the start of the year. It's something that you should follow through. Metrobank can lead you through the rest of the way. With over 900 branches locally and internationally, Metrobank can help you set up your own bank account this year, without hassle or worry, because you're in good hands. How does the 50-30-20 budget rule work? The 50-20-30 budget rule works by breaking your after-tax income into the following categories. Essentials, 50%. Essentials are classed as bills that have to be paid to survive. This includes rent, mortgage repayments, credit card payments, car payments, food and groceries, health care, debt payments, utility bills, child care, and any other non-negotiable expenses you can't live without. It's important to be strict on what classifies as a need compared to a want. Luxuries like subscription streaming services and your daily takeout coffee can feel like a need, but they shouldn't slip into your essentials column. If you calculate your essentials and find they're still more than 50% of your income, you may have to look at ways to downsize your lifestyle. Perhaps moving to a smaller home or choosing public transport over driving. Savings, 20%. The second step in the 50-20-30 budget rule is allocating 20% of your after-tax income to savings and investments. This includes aiming for an emergency savings fund of approximately 3 months of living expenses in case of unforeseen events such as losing a job or someone getting ill. Once you reach that goal, consider investing money for retirement, saving for a house, or investing in the stock market. If you have to use your savings for an emergency, you should try and replace it from your wants category at your next pay cycle. Wants, 30%. Wants are all the things we spend money on that aren't essential. This could be family outings, gadgets, subscriptions, gym memberships, eating out, and premium versions of an item or service when the basic version would do. A common example of this is upgrading to the latest smartphone when you could keep your current handset. The great thing about creating a wants list is that it makes you think more deeply about the little expenses that can add up quickly. Do you need brand name foods, or could you save money on your groceries by switching to generic brands? Little tweaks like these start to accumulate and can make a big difference to your weekly budget. How to create a 50/20/30 budget plan. Creating a 50/20/30 budget plan doesn't have to be complicated. All you have to do is follow these 5 steps. Step 1. Work out your income after tax. Spend an afternoon going through your expenses with a fine-tooth comb so that you can calculate what your monthly income is after tax. Don't just include payments from your primary workplace. Do you receive any government assistance or passive income from a side job or renting out a room? All these income streams need to be added together. If you have any HECS repayments or superannuation that comes out of your income, you can add those costs back into your budget as they will be included in your needs category. Step 2. Create your 50/20/30 categories. Once you know exactly what your income is, you can start creating your 50/20/30 splits. If you're currently experiencing debt, it's important to prioritize repayments within your needs category. It can help to speak to a debt counselor who will consolidate multiple debts for you, so all you have to do is calculate one easy payment each month. Step 3. Find ways to stay accountable. One of the hardest things about budgeting is staying on track and accountable. Little temptations can creep in, or an unexpected event occurs, and before you know it, you've blown your budget and the disappointment makes you throw in the towel completely. To overcome any of these hiccups, successful budgeters use expense tracking. This requires you to write down everything you spend in a notebook or good budgeting app. By creating a conscious awareness and physically documenting what you spend each day, you'll be in the right mind frame to be more cautious with your money. Turn budgeting into a game where you set small achievable goals to beat each month. You'll be amazed at how fun budgeting can be. Step 4. Automate payments. Set up linked bank accounts for your 3 categories and auto-transfer your income into them each pay cycle. If your income is instantly split into your needs, wants and savings, it makes tracking and accountability much easier. Auto-transfers are also a good way to repay any debts or pay recurring bills without falling behind. Step 5. Adjust as necessary and celebrate the little wins. As you start to build your savings or have little successes like paying off an outstanding debt, make sure you come back and reassess your budgeting plan to fit your new circumstances. It's also important to pat yourself on the back for any little wins you have along the way. As you start to build financial stability, the satisfaction and security that comes with it can feel amazing, and you'll naturally want to continue. Does the 50/20/30 rule work for people already in debt? One of the reasons the 50/20/30 rule works for people in debt is because it's simple and easy to follow.